There's a lot of things from a script or a book to film that doesn't necessarily translate from book to film, but getting the script and trying to read that and, you know, and kind of process that and trying to stay true to certain aspects of the first film that I knew were really important or were established for a particular reason. There's, you know, kind of the districts that are shown that we saw, I think it was just 11 and 12 we saw in the first one, and they had a very 1930s and 40s feel, so I thought that was probably to show poverty. So trying to stay true on some level with that, and then also showing the diversity of the Capitol. The one thing that lends itself that I could change a lot was the Capitol people, because according to the books and the script, the Capitol always changes, and you know, fashion changes quite quickly there. The hairstyles, the makeup, trends kind of change quite a lot there. Throughout, I've designed, you know, quite a lot of stuff in the film, from anything from like what the Avocs are wearing to the cages they wear in their face, the Mockingjay dress, Katniss's party dress, and then Effie has a few pieces that I've designed too. I mean, they're all, you know, all the characters are really fun to do the clothing on because they're really different and very vast. And trying to keep color palettes, you know, there's a lot of, I have Peeta wearing a lot of green because that's Katniss's favorite color, so subconsciously he's always in kind of this green wooing her. You know, there's when she starts to soften up, she wears orange because it's his favorite color, so you know, when they're looking at the sunsets and things, she has on orange. But with Effie's character, yeah, she's really, really colorful, and so the pieces we made for her, it's like a cobalt blue and fake fur, these crazy massive giant sleeves. Tex Saverio is a designer that I just happen to find. I kind of scan the internet and look for different things and try and find interesting stuff, and kind of found, it was actually a black dress I originally found that he did that was pretty amazing from a runway show, and then just scanning through saw the different wedding dresses that he does, and they again were lovely. They were so kind and gracious and wanted to work with us. And he and I, it was in his brother Joe that we did a whole Skyping session that we would Skype back and forth, and he would literally do sketches right away and then email them to me. I had seen a dress that he did that had that kind of cage effect that we have on the Katniss dress, and I wanted that, but I wanted a different bottom on the dress because of the fact that she has to twirl and spin, and I needed the bottom of the dress to get a bit of height and get a bit of air. So he put, I think he compiled like 3 different dresses together, because then I also wanted to have some feather pieces on it, but not literally feathers. So he had these laser cutout pieces that are kind of almost like a peacock feather.